Hey there, keyboard enthusiasts and gamers, and welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into all things mechanical keyboards and accessories, sometimes. Today, we have a topic that's as exciting as getting a double kill streak in your favorite shooter game: the pros and the cons of the group buy process. Now, a couple years ago, I was very into mechanical keyboards. Now you can see I have a ton of them sitting right here. There's even more sitting in front of me and behind me in my background. And I made tons of content around them on this channel. But the one thing that has always turned me off about the hobby of building keyboards is the wait time for a lot of the stuff you gotta get and the prices of the top end stuff. So in today's example, I'm gonna show you how I paid over $180 for a desk mat and keycaps that I ended up waiting in almost 2 full years to get my order. And if you think that's crazy, then maybe you'll think how crazy this transition is to today's sponsor.
With VIP-URCDKEY, you can install and activate Windows for only 16 bucks.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's fast, easy, and 100% legit. You can now enter my new promo code for 2023, RAV25, which will now save you 25% on your purchase. So get rid of that Windows activation watermark and get your system activated today. It also works for Windows 11 as well. Check the links in the description.
All right, let's jump right into it, shall we? First up, let's talk about the pros of the group buy process. But first, what is a group buy? A group buy is a type of pre-order for a product before it has been manufactured. So a group buy is usually open for several weeks, and at some point after the group buy end date, enough people have actually bought into it, typically within a week, vendors will then place an order with the manufacturer to begin production of a certain item. So essentially what I'm saying is you're pre-ordering something before it has even been confirmed to be made. Okay, let's talk about pro number 1 to the group buy process. So imagine having a keyboard that only a handful of people in the world actually own. That is the beauty of group buys. You get access to exclusive and limited edition designs, colors, and materials. It's like having a keyboard that screams, hey, I'm one of the cool kids, I have a shiny new thing, and you can't have it. Pro number 2, the group buy process is like a virtual party sometimes where keyboard enthusiasts like myself gather in, Discord or whatever to geek out over the latest and greatest stuff. So the community is always buzzing with excitement and sharing their thoughts and discussing keycap profiles and comparing switch choices and, whose keyboard is clickier and clackier than someone else's. So it's a fantastic way to connect with like-minded people like yourself who understand your obsession for keyboards and accessories. Okay, now pro number 3, this one's a biggie. Group buys often offer extensive customization options. So you can pick your keyboard layout, choose different colored keycap sets, like a couple that I have right here in front of me, and basically whatever will match your gaming setup, and even select switches tailored to your preference and your level of clickiness or smoothness. It's like designing your own dream keyboard from scratch pretty much and picking out that right sound. So no, I know you can do this with items that are already in stock from certain sites, but with the group buy process, again, you'll end up getting something that not everyone else out there will be able to get. But wait, just like getting stuck in a respawn loop, the group buy process also has a few downsides, so let's take a look at those too. All right, the first one is FOMO. Yes, the dreaded FOMO. With limited quantities available during group buys, there's always a chance you might just miss out on a design that you absolutely adore. It's like seeing a shiny legendary drop in a game, but then someone else comes over there and snatches it before you. Heartbreaking, I know, but fear not. There's always the next group buy, you guys, so don't fall into this trap and just be patient. All right, con number 2. Now, this one is important to keep in mind because it's about budgeting. Group buys can sometimes be very pricey, especially if you're going all out with fancy materials, with premium features like metal and like really crazy keycaps that no one else can get. It's like choosing between a gaming headset upgrade or just a set of artisan keycaps. So be sure to set your budget and resist the temptation to go all in on it unless you're ready to wield that wallet like a true gamer and just toss your money at something. Okay, con number 3, and this one is the main subject of this video. So if you're not a fan of waiting, the group buy process will definitely test your patience. So production and shipping times can vary, and sometimes unexpected delays will occur. But hey, good things come to those who wait, right? Well, not always, unfortunately. So speaking of patience, let me share a personal story with you, and it'll bring you into the items that I will be showcasing today. So picture this, a keyboard enthusiast, me, eagerly joining a group buy for a highly anticipated keycap set and mouse mat. So I was beyond excited. I had the money in my hand, I placed my order and I was eagerly awaiting the arrival of my items, even though I knew that it would be a little time before they were produced and they were shipped out. And at the time, I was okay with waiting. I was totally fine with that. But little did I know that the waiting game was about to reach some epic proportions. Okay, so with this whole thing, the estimated shipping time came and went, but there was no sign of my beloved keycaps or mouse mat that I ordered. So weeks ended up turning into months, and months turned into, well, almost 2 full years. It felt like an eternity, and I honestly ended up forgetting about the items and just figured the company either canceled my order or just lost it, and I was kind of just out of my money, and I honestly had no way to figure it out. But you know what? As frustrating as it all was, the wait taught me a valuable lesson in patience and perseverance, because a couple weeks ago, I finally received a message from a company called Vala Supply, that was the company that I ordered all my items from, saying that my order was finally going to ship. So at first, I had no idea what order I was even looking at, but to my surprise, it was those long-lost keycaps and mouse mat that I ordered so long ago. And guys, here they are. This is the GMK Shashin keycap set with the novelties and a mouse mat to match it. So guys, if you didn't know, Shashin is the Japanese word for photo, and it can be translated literally to mean a copy of the truth. Super deep stuff, huh? Anyway, I'm a bit of a photographer myself. If you guys watch my channel for any period of time, you probably know that. So I figured this stuff would look really great in my setup, and it would show off, you know, a hobby of mine that I like to do. So let's go ahead and get into this whole kit that I bought forever ago and see if it was actually worth the wait. So here is the base kit itself right here. Let me turn it the other way. So you can see it's definitely has a photog theme right here. So let's go ahead and open it up and see. You can see right there, there's the name, Shashin. All right, let's go ahead and open her up from one side and see what the keycap set looks like, how it comes packaged and everything, and see if this is actually worth my, I think it's this way it's supposed to go, I would guess, maybe. There you go, genuine GMK right there. Okay, so is this how you're supposed to put it? Move one of my keyboards out the way. There it is, okay. And it just comes in like just a normal freaking box, just whatever. I mean, there's that, and then there is the extra stuff right there. So they do give you, this keycap set, you guys, does have a ton of freaking keys. You can apply this to basically any size of keyboard, I believe. It can go all the way up to one of the gigantic ones. I think they're 110 key, if I believe, I don't know. I've been out of the game for a while, guys, so don't flame me for that. But anyway, let's check out what the actual keycap looks like on my top down right here. So here's the full inside. So you can see how nicely these are made. They're definitely double shot, and the inside of these let's compare to like this really cheap pudding keycap. You can just see the difference in the craftsmanship, okay? Like this one was like, you know, this kit was like, I don't know, 20 bucks or 30 bucks or something. Obviously this one, you can see it's made a ton better. All right, that's the actual keycap set, like the full layout. Now here are the what they call the novelties. So I bought these two, and these provide you with some like really cool little accents you can put on your keyboard. So you see these, like there's all sorts of cool little things here. Photography wise, you can see there's like an aperture right here, a couple lenses, your ISO, you know, camera raw. That's like a record button. It's pretty cool. This right here is actually your lighting. It shows your light, basically. Your light meter is what this is. I'm sure there's another name for it, and I'll put it up here. I honestly am blanking on it. But basically when you shoot, you usually want, you know, the thing to be in the middle. So that way your light is balanced properly. And then right here, some standing lights. These can go on, these are made for like bigger keyboards. I probably won't be able to use them because I don't have a keyboard that uses this. But maybe that's an excuse for me to buy a bigger keyboard that can use an enter key like that. I don't know. And last thing in the box is the mouse mat, you guys. So let's see if this mouse mat is any good. This is a 900 by 400 millimeter mouse mat with, you know, 3-inch thickness, the usual standard stuff that all of them come with. And it looks to be the usual, like, I think a similar manufacturer makes all these. And then you just put like the print, the specific print on it. So what this is just, it's just a bunch of Polaroids. And then it has a cool little guy right here. That's like an insert image. You glide a mouse around it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay, so this is a very high quality mouse mat. It feels really, really good. Very nice to the touch. So like when you're moving your hand along your mouse mat, it'll feel really nice. You know, it's like a pad for your hand. Yeah, quality stuff, quality stuff. I would expect that because I did pay quite a bit of money for all of it.
All right, and here is just like the space bar. Here's some of the other things that require stabilizers. And here's just some of the keys.
Okay guys, so a nice little setup and a nice keyboard done, but there you have it. The pros and cons of the group buy process when it comes to gaming keyboards and accessories. So it's a wild ride of exclusivity, customization, excitement, patience, FOMO possibly, and a lot of budget considerations for sure. But remember, it's all about finding that perfect balance between getting your dream keyboard and also keeping your sanity intact. So go forth, join the community, embrace the group buys if you dare, or honestly, just, I don't know, buy stuff that's already in stock and save yourself the headache. Anyway, thanks for tuning into my channel, listening to my little story today, and don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things tech on this channel. But until next time, happy clacking and have an awesome day.